Good evening, guys. Today is Monday, October the 3rd, 2022. I'm outside with this crazy dog of mine, Pharaoh. He's bad behind, trying to so y'all can see him. He's terrible. But I just came in from chemo. I'm not feeling my best. You better sit down. I'm not about to play with you. I do not feel like playing around. So either you go down there in the grass and play, or you sit up here and be quiet. I'm sorry, guys. You gotta talk to him like nobody playing with him. He gonna choose his fate, and you're not going in the house. Come here. Sit down. Sit down. Not in my face. Sit. Sit. Good boy. He listen when he's supposed to. He know I don't be playing with him, y'all. I'm sorry. Um. So I was in chemo today. Got there at 8 o'clock. Didn't leave there till about 4:30. I had a reaction to the steroid they put me on. So they give me Benadryl when I first start. Then they give me a steroid and they give me an intravenous thing for diarrhea. So they just started the intravenous for the diarrhea. And that started my last chemo because I had a real bad reaction to the Perjeta. So they did it this time in advance to prevent it from happening again. Long story short, long story short, they don't know if the Benadryl and I think it's called Atrim or something with an A, the diarrhea supplement that they give intravenous had a effect with each other, and basically my body went through it. I started shaking bad. My heart was pounding. It felt like it was about to fly out my chest. I was so freaking scared. I thought I was having a heart attack. That's how I felt. My whole left side went numb. My arm was shaking. My hand was like, it was doing one of them motions. And they was like, when was the last time you ate? I'm like, 5 o'clock this morning when I was at work. So they was like, you need to put some sugar in you. So they gave me some oatmeal cookies. It brought the shaking down from like this to like this. It was still shaking. But when I say that shit scared me, my heart was like, you saw it. Like, you saw my chest going like this, shirt moving, everything. It was so many nurses over there with me. They called to the back to the other nurse. They called the doctor. The doctor was like, emergency room. Now, I said, I'm not going to no emergency room. Y'all not sticking me in no emergency room. Y'all better do what y'all got to do. Here is enough of y'all nurses here. Y'all know what the hell going on. I'm not about to sit in Grandview emergency room for hours just for them to, oh, we just gonna monitor you. Y'all gonna monitor me right here. I'm not going and sitting in no damn emergency room. It's not about to happen. It was like, Miss Tatum, I said just so they put the blood pressure cup on me. My blood pressure was so high it wouldn't read. The machine went to 280. It would not read. I just started praying. Then this lady who was sitting next to me, I didn't even know she was paying attention. I thought she was asleep. When they got everything under control, and it was nobody but God, I tell you, it took almost 30 minutes, but everything got under control. She said to me, she said, I know I don't know you. She said, but when I tell you I went up in prayer over here, she said, it scared me. She said, I prayed. I was sitting here praying, going, Lord, please, please, please allow this to pass. This girl is too young, Lord, please. It scared her. It scared me. I thought I was done. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I thought that was it. Because I have never felt like I was standing on the outside of my body looking at me going through this. I felt like my whole body was shutting down. So my doctor was like, he said, I don't care what she's saying, she gotta go, she gotta go. We gonna have to send her out. We gonna have to call them over. EMS gotta get her out of here. I said, I'm not leaving. Like, I started praying and I said, I believe God is going to push me through this. What can't y'all do here? Same nursing staff, emergency nursing staff in this building. That's why y'all here. That they going to do for me over there in the emergency room, but have me sit in the fucking waiting room for like 2 hours. We not about to do that. I said, y'all need to get all y'all people on deck. Let's go. Y'all about to get my pressure down. We about to do what we got to do. Like, I'm not going to the ER. I'm not. So the nurse that I always deal with, Bria, I think that's, yeah, Bria. She was like, Miss Tatum, you was scared, but you was still advocating and pushing and telling us you're not going. I said, because I have seen where you send people out to the ER and they never make it back out of there. I said, y'all knew what y'all was supposed to do over here. It's not the first time this done happened to one of y'all chemo patients. If y'all cannot handle this side of it, y'all need to be dealing with this shit. Straight up. I said, but y'all was not about to stick me over there and have me feeling like, you know, the situation is not going to be able to be handled here, because now I'm not going to trust my care in y'all. If y'all cannot handle it, that's just somebody, boo-boo. Come here. Pharaoh, you can't get out the gate. He is so on guard. But, anyway, I told them if y'all couldn't handle it, then I can't entrust my care in y'all. So Dr. Wayne, the first thing he said was, my dog is off the hook. He loved motorcycles, guys. When I say love motorcycles, Pharaoh, I think he think in his past life that he was a biker. He loved motorcycles. Come here, Stink. He gone. I know you like motorcycles. My baby love motorcycles. He love motorcycles, monster trucks. When he sit out here at night or during the day, he just be watching the bikes and the trucks go by. He love them. Regular cars, he don't stun them too much, but he love motorcycles and monster trucks. Sit down, too. Chill out, or you could go run down, go in the yard and run. We not going in the house. Good boy. So, well, sit right here. Come on. Sit down. No, I'm not about to hug you. You need a bath. You stink. Sit down. Hey, you want a piece of it? Do you want it? Sit down so I can finish my video, then we'll go in the house. So, like I was saying, I'm sorry. This is my first time doing a video with him out. It probably won't happen again. But I wanted him to run around, get some air. He's been in the cage all day. So, like I was saying, basically, my doctor, he's an excellent doctor. Like, he's like number one over there at his hospital. Anything dealing with oncology and stuff. When they told him that I was refusing, like, that I said that they need to do what they had to do, he basically changed up the whole game plan. Like, okay, just keep checking her blood pressure, keep checking it, monitoring her, tell her to eat something. Basically, my sugar levels bottomed out. And once my sugar levels bottomed out, my heart started racing because one of the medicines shot my blood pressure through the roof. So, me, with my past coming from medical field, which people who know me know I was in the medical field, you don't just sit, you don't need to run me over somewhere. You just calm down, get some fluids in you, and just start checking the blood pressure regularly. Calm the person down. That's most of the thing. Not have 50 million goddamn people all around you. Back up, get the fuck up off of me. Let me calm. I cannot get my heart rate down and get myself together if I got 5 or 6 people in my face. I'm like, you okay? You okay? What's going on? And asking me question after question. They kept asking me the same question. I flipped out. I said, lady, she just fucking asked me that. Ask her what I said. I said, this is not helping me. For me to calm down, for my heart rate to go down. This is not helping me. I said, y'all need to leave me alone. Let me relax. How am I going to relax if y'all in my damn face? And then they looking at me, and I looked at the nurse, and she was like, you're right, you're right. Okay then, so what the hell? And one of the nurses, the head nurse on the chemo floor, right, the chemo floor that I was on, she trying to take my using the stethoscope to hear, how if my heart is still, racing the way it was. And she had the nerve to put the damn stethoscope on top of the needle that they insert into my port, and she pushed it down. I swung on her. I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's my port. Oh, I need to hear your heart. Bitch, you ain't gonna hear no heart through no damn port. The port is just to access for my chemo and to get labs. What the hell is your... I said, something wrong with you? She catching attitude. I said, I don't give a fuck about your attitude. Get up off me. I just need to hear your heart. Okay, first of all, everybody know your heart sits closer, the left side towards the center, up this way. My heart is not all the way over here. Damn near in my damn shoulder blade. Where my port sits. Why the fuck are you up here? My heart sits here. Left side, left up in this area. Not all the way up here. I went off on that woman. I said, so your heart sit in your shoulders. Damn near to the top of your shoulders. I said, get the fuck off of me. So she went and started saying stuff to the other nurses. I said, I don't care. I don't care how you feel. I said, you're not about to sit here and push nothing down on this port and have this thing back up, or anything could happen. It's sitting on a main artery. Like, what the hell is your problem, lady? So now she got an attitude. She come back over there 3 minutes later, all in my face. Are you okay? I said, lady, I'm fine. Get the hell away from me. You can't listen to nothing. Don't touch me. Can't listen to nothing. I don't want to be bothered. Get away from me. So after 30 more minutes, so this all was about 45 minute episode, everything got back to normal. They took my blood pressure, it was 126 over 76. So they put me back on the machine, started me back up. I was scared to death, but I prayed. I called my mother. She was praying. She was scared. She was trying to get back there. They wasn't trying to let her back there. I ended up going to sleep. I went to sleep. When I woke up, probably like 3 hours later, they took my blood pressure again. My blood pressure was at 117 over 70, I think 74. So they was happy about that. But the girl Bria was like, she said, Miss Tatum, you scared me today. We're not giving you the medicines together no more. I said, yeah, we're not gonna do that. But that crap scared me. Scared me. It seemed like the further I'm going into chemo, is like my body is not, it feel like it's not handling it good. I think it's just, I'm tired, but I'm not giving up the fight. And my body is showing the signs, like, we're not giving up the fight. We're going to continue to fight, but tired of getting this shit pumped into you. My chemo supposed to only last for 4 hours. I be on the machines. I get there at 8. I get to the back by like 7:15. I get hooked up at 9:30, and I'm being unhooked at 4:30. My treatment only supposed to be 4 hours, and it's going further than that, longer than that. And I'm like, come on, I'm tired. But when that lady who was sitting next to me, she said, when I tell you I was praying, she said, I was over here praying. She said, I've been going through this for 6 years. She said, 6 years ago, they told me I wasn't going to make it. She said, they counted me out. She said, 6 years later, I'm still here. I just looked at her. She said, baby, you going to make it. She said, with prayer, she said, you got people around you praying for you to push through, praying that you're going to make it. She said, and I'm one of them. She said, what I just seen, she said, scared me. She said, baby, she said, you look like you was ready to give up. She said, and then something just came over you and you pushed. For someone who don't know you, in the seat of fear, stop it. Stop licking my leg. In the seat of fearing you, big baby. He a big baby. Seat of fearing you, that's something. When I tell you I was scared, I was scared. It took me back to when I was rushed and was in the hospital. Back in, it was like 2017. And they said I wasn't going to make it then. Because situation had happened and I had from a mosquito bite. Guys, from a mosquito bite. Y'all get a mosquito bite and it start breaking out and blistering and stuff. When I say take care of them, I took care of mine, but one night I was so tired and I scratched it with a hairbrush. Crazy as hell. Anyway, it got infected and I caught some type of infection in my leg. A lot of people knew about it who I was around, but I ended up in the hospital behind it. They said if I didn't come to the hospital that day, I wouldn't have woke up the next day. When I say I done came close to so many times and it was only God who said it's not your time. I don't know what my purpose is. I'm still trying to figure that out. But to keep having these experiences where you feel like you at death's door and that you just standing outside of your body looking in, shit ain't fun. It's scary. It's scary as hell. And I'm very on top of my health. I'm really on top of my health within these past few years after that experience that I had in 2017. But when I say to you scary, today was so scary. Like just the rest of the time I was on the chemo, every time they switched the meds, I was scared as hell. Like, am I going to have another reaction? Lord, please don't let me have another reaction. Please don't let me have another reaction. And I had asked my doctor, because he was like, oh, we not going to do another ultrasound to your last chemo treatment. No, we're going to do another ultrasound now. I'm not waiting until my last chemo treatment. I need to know if this chemo is working. I'm going through hell and back and don't know if this shit is working or not. I'm not about to be sitting here second guessing and questioning if it's working. Yeah, the mass is going down, okay. But it's going down, but is it working? Did it spread anywhere else? It could be going down in one area, God, pray to God it's not happening, and something happening somewhere else. I need to know, because for my body to be going through what it's going through every time I get on that machine and it's wigging out, we gotta start like looking into it and weaning out shit. Something not right. So I'm going Wednesday to get another scan. He didn't want to give it to me. He was like, well, unless you really want it. Yeah, you don't gotta pay for it. I want it. I'm gonna get it. Either you're gonna do it or I'm gonna call Dr. Della Santos and have her put the order in. Somebody gonna do it, or Dr. Askew. So either you could do it or they could do it. So he put the order in. He go on Wednesday to the Women's Center so I could get the scan done again. I need to make sure that this chemo, this shit I'm going through, is worth, and that like everything is doing what it's supposed to do. Because I'm just saying I'm tired. I'm tired. Like, I'm supposed to go to work tonight. Can't make it to work. I know I'm not going to be no good on that clock tonight. I'm not putting myself in harm's risk and no one else. Even though the post I do is not no light. It's a lightweight post, but shit, no, you're not going in the house. Come here. Didn't I tell you stop opening my door? I don't care that you know how to open up doorknobs. Come here. No. Damn dog is bad, y'all. My dog is bad as hell. He opened my front door and just went in my house. He just opened the door and went in the house. And here go the little one. Now he hiding. There go the little one. But like I was saying, so we leave your brother alone. So I'm like I said, I'm gonna do the scan on Wednesday. I'm gonna do all of that. Um so he did tell me that I have, which I have the 2 more treatments. I've been keeping up with my treatments. My last treatment, the last full, so November 14th, the week before Thanksgiving, is my last chemo, the last extent chemo. Move. Then I go for my surgery. So he told me today that my surgery could do everything in one, and then radiation, because I thought I had to get the double mastectomy, get both boobs removed, then radiation, then go back on the table and get the cosmetics. He said everything could be done at once, so that's a plus side. Then I made a joke to lighten the mood, like, well, how they gonna give me radiation with silicone up in there? He said, Miss Tato, like, I started laughing. He said, it has happened. You will be okay. So that's so I go see my surgeon next week, and we're gonna discuss the size I want. I still haven't decided on what size I want, guys. I'm a 42 double right now. 42 double or 44 double. I mean 42 double or a 44D. My sister size. So that's what I am right now. I want them a little smaller. So I'm leaning towards like a 38D, 36D. I don't think I want a C cup. I'm looking at how I have a broad back. I have a broad back. Move. I have a broad back, and I think that if I go little, I'm gonna look like a boy. And I'm not trying to have a boy look. Hey, stop! Don't do that. We're eating white. I don't do that kissing shit in my face. Move. So she gonna show me different sizes, and we're gonna go from there. But I'm not sticking with the size I got. If I could get some smaller boobs, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I want them smaller, but still nice cleavage. So when I wear my shirts and bustiers and stuff, still gotta look nice in them. So he said after that, after my radiation, I gotta have 8 more. It's not chemo, but I gotta have 8 more infusions of the HER2 positive, which is Perjeta, for 8 months. I gotta do that for 8 months. I think he said he haven't made the decision if it's gonna be bi-weekly or every 3 weeks like he's doing now. So I have to have that for 8 months. So I'm definitely out the game until probably this time next year. I wasn't happy about it because I got a lot of stuff that I had planned as far as with my career path. Like, I need to promote up, like, so I could start ranking and like sergeant, lieutenant. My game plan, I'm not trying to be knocked 2 years. I just got knocked 1 year back. I had a game plan. But it's all God's plan. He gonna work it out. He said that I'm still gonna be immune compromised. I still gotta watch what I'm gonna be doing around people at work and such and such. So basically, this is my new normal. Like, just lived through a pandemic. If I made it through a pandemic, shit, I could make it through anything. But after that, he said that I will be. My mother told me to ask the question. I wasn't even thinking about it. She said, ask the question about if I'm gonna have to take pills for the next 5 years after I come off of my last rounds of chemo. He said yes. I'm gonna have to take estrogen pills and something else to prevent me from coming down with another form of breast cancer. Even though they removing my breast, it's still like the cells and stuff that my body produces. So I'm gonna be on those. He said it could go anywhere from 5 years or longer to be on them pills. So I'm like, oh my God. But the only plus side is after November 14th, I don't have to take no more of the chemo meds that is making me lose my hair. He said the other meds they gonna be putting me on, my hair will start growing back. So that's a plus side because it's getting cold, man. My head be freezing. Like the girl today, one lady in there, she was like, "Do you wear your hat off sometimes?" I'm like, "No, I don't look bad. I like it. I just my damn head be cold." Stop, Pharaoh. He really like it. Every time I take my damn head off, he want to lick it. If I'm down low with him, like it's a milk dud. Boy, get away from me, mom. He's so damn bad, y'all. He want to go in the house. He never want to go in the house. He want to be outside like he a ratchet dude. He want to go in the house. He not going in the house. He's staying outside with his mother. So, um, yep. But that's my update, y'all. I haven't been on in a while because when I say I've been so tired, I'm trying to find when I'm sleeping and barely do that. When I do get to sleep, somebody calling my phone. If it's not insurance company doing some bull, it's just random. Just, well, I want to know how you doing. Okay, you know my work schedule. I have mentioned it so many times in my vlogs. I cannot sleep. When I finally get to sleeping, if I don't answer your phone call, do not call again. Leave a message. I will call you back. If you don't leave a message, I'm not going to call you back. That's just all to it. Like, because if you ain't leave a message, it wasn't important. So I don't need to call you back. But to keep banging my phone back to back, then when I answer, you like, oh, I just wanted to talk to you. Oh, I just wanted to see how you doing. See, you could have texted me. I'm not being funny. I'm not being mean, guys. But I cannot. When I say I can't sleep, I can't sleep. Like, I sleep an hour, 30 minutes. That's it. He gave me a higher dosage of a sleeping pill today. And I'm gonna see if those work. I'm gonna try one today. My OB, not OB, Lord, my GYN, she's a OB too. Everybody always just call her OB, but she gave me some Ambience. I'm scared to death to take those. People get addicted to them. I don't like popping pills already. It's not what I like doing. I would sit in pain or go sleepless nights and days before I take the Ambien if I feel like I'm about to be Pharaoh, was something back there? Yeah, I got woods behind my house. And this damn big ass, almost 80-pound dog. I think this boy about 80 pounds now. If he not bigger. Look how fat his ass is. He just ran from the backyard. So that means he heard something. He supposed to be the protector. You see his eyes? He got some beautiful eyes. He supposed to be the protector. This dude just ran. He'll do something though, y'all. Don't get it twisted. Pharaoh crazy as hell. This dude nuts, loony bin. He'll rip some shit apart. But he don't play with the dark. He like, Mom, we can't see what's coming. We got to go. But it's just a lot going on, y'all. The sleeping, like I said, trying to sleep, getting comfortable sleeping. I have not slept in my bed, in almost a month, because it's uncomfortable. Like when they say your body go through changes, that's even what you put on. This, it just makes sometimes. And then another reason they said I feel like that because I'm going through fertility treatments to protect my eggs. So with me going through fertility treatments to protect my eggs, it sent me into early menopause. If anybody know what menopause do to the female body, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna do is just roll my eyes. And I had to go through this shit twice. Now, and then when I get up in age, I be hot as hell 1 minute, attitude out the ass, cold as hell the next minute, mad as hell 1 minute, happy as hell the next minute, crying, don't know why I'm crying. I think menopause is really a woman's crazy stage. Like, you don't know if you coming or going. if you gonna make it or not make it to, like, man. And I'm doing all of this because I said I still want a baby. I was thinking about this crap like I could just adopt, but no, I need my legacy left. Stop! You better not. I'ma pop you. All on the video. I'ma pop you. I'ma pop you. I'm not playing. Don't you lick my face. Sit down. Or go down there in the yard and play. Well, then get up out my face. You better figure that thing out. So, I know my end game, but damn. I told my mother the other day, I said, when the Lord blessed me, when he blessed me through all of this and blessed me to, I'm going to let that baby know. Honey, your mama went through crazy stage to protect her eggs so you could be here. Because anybody else, I think they just sort of like, hell no. Getting shot in your ass once a month. Then when chemo finished and I start going back to the facility doctor in November, I got to see her. I think I got an appointment with her next week too. Damn. But when I go back in November to see her, we're going to talk about the process I'm going to take. So I decided on what I'm going to take. And I don't care how nobody look at me, but I'm doing the IUI. I'm not going to do the IVF. I don't want to do IVF. I'm doing the IUI insemination. Yes, I am dealing with, I have somebody and stuff like that, but knowing how I've been trying for so long to get pregnant, and it's like, they said being that I have PCOS, it's really hard to catch my fertility window. So it would be beneficial for me to do the IUI process. And that's basically taking Clomid and having a doctor, because we could use his sperm, in which I am going to use his sperm, and they inserted what they going what the hell is over there, Pharaoh? They gonna clock my egg cycle for when it drops and insert me on the IUI process. Now, if people don't know about IUI, y'all need to look that up. If y'all really trying to if you want a baby, you don't have to have a spouse. You could even get sperm from the sperm bank, all of that stuff, this, that, and the third. And you could do IUI. IUI is much cheaper than IVF. IVF is thousands of dollars. IUI down here in Alabama starts at $324 for one cycle. And they said if you clock your cycle right, stop. If you clock your cycle right and the process right and do everything the way the doctor say, and taking the Clomid is like a more push, so that's the route I'm going, taking the Clomid. You have a better chance of the first IUI cycle getting pregnant. So that's the cycle that I'm going through. That's the route I'm going. But I can't do that until we in 2022. When I come out of chemo next year in 2023, I can't look at doing this until around. You better get off my hose. I'm talking about garden hose, guys. He just snatched it down off the top of the porch. I can't look into doing getting inseminated until the end of 2024. Going into 2025, I gotta wait a year to a year and a half. I'm gonna push out the whole year and a half, probably 2 years, because I want longevity. I don't want to, get pregnant and then knock years off my life because I did it too soon. So I am following the doctor's orders. But when I told my doctor that I decided on the IUI, she was excited. She was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I told her, one is because of my age. I don't got time to keep on trying to try and missing my window. We just gonna catch it with some science. Science came a long way, and do it like that. And it's okay if you insert me, that's fine. I know how I feel to lay with your partner and do to do. So, yeah, that's the only step that's gonna be missing. But that's the route I'm going. And I probably, being that I done got so comfortable with doing these vlogs, I'm gonna continue to vlog throughout my whole thing, but I'm gonna definitely vlog going throughout the IUI process when I do start that. That's no time soon, guys. That's like another year and a half, 2 years down the road. Um, 2 years, two and a half. I just calculated a little wrong, but yeah, that's down the road. So that's what I'm gonna do. My mother made a joke and was like, "I," she said, "I insert you and get you pregnant." I'm like, "You're weird." She thought I was talking about how they do the baster. No, ma'am. We going in the doctor's office. I'm gonna be on the table, sonogram machine up. She gonna have it all on on the screen. I said you could be there and watch her inseminate it. But yeah, we going that way. I'm not laying on no table and doing no damn basting party. No, going to the doctor. I never thought that I'd be one that would be doing this, but I'm looking at it as being that I have PCOS, and a lot of people who done looked up on PCOS or who have it knows the complications and how hard it is to conceive. So, you want a child, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Ain't no difference. Only thing you're not doing to do, like I said. But anyway, I'm about to go because jerk of a neighbor turns on stuff because they assholes. Oh God, I can't wait until the Lord bless me to move away from these jerks. But I'm about to end this. Me and little Pharaoh, about to go in the house. About to put this food up and find me something to eat. Y'all have a blessed one. I will come back Wednesday and let y'all know what the scans say, because I normally get my scan readings the same day. So I'll let y'all know how that goes. So I'll speak to y'all later. Remember, stay true to you. Keep yourself prayed up. And stay away from all the negativity in your life. Later.